So guys, I finally did it. I've decided to make my own official Roblox game. And although there's still a lot of work to be done, I thought it could be really cool to show you guys what it's about. So let's hop right into this and I'll show you guys what to expect and what to see for my first ever Roblox game. I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing. There's been a lot, I've taught myself a lot, and I feel like I want to see what you guys think about this, what I can improve on, what I should work on. I'm still kind of like an intermediate beginner level of learning Roblox development, but I have been teaching myself scripting. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit. There shouldn't be copyright because obviously I chose the music. I chose copyright free, I think, music, so we'll see. But here's the concept of the game. So you guys know I'm a huge fan of Age of Heroes. I've always wanted to do something like that. So I decided I'm going to take that concept, add a twist, kind of make it more of a movement-based game. Now what I've been doing is, originally, I had these kind of, I guess you could call them just like helmets and stuff over here. And what you would do was you'd go over and there'd be buttons and you would click them and you would get the powers. And I did script flight, I scripted size powers, I think I had teleportation. So some of that stuff I still had to work on. But what I decided was, these are still going to be here for now. They're cool decoration because I added like some floating animations to them. But what I really did was, if you go over to this board I've been working on, and this is where it's starting to get really complicated, because this board is taking me way longer than I thought, and I'm starting to kind of get into a lot of bugs with it. So pretty much, if you click on the board, you can see it says welcome Clickster. And we head over here, you can see, here we go. So we have abilities and then we have stats. You get your exobytes at top, rank, and then users. So let me explain a couple things on how this game initially works. So you get 3 exobytes every time you level up. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'll get speed for a second. I have 100 exobytes because I gave myself that. So let's say I equip speed, all right, and then you can upgrade it. So you can upgrade your speed, and then as you can see, I put like what? I put like a lot in, 23 use speed. That's not going to be there when the game comes out. That's just for me to follow. Okay, so let's say now you have your speed, you have your power, right? Now, there is also flight. We'll go over that in a second. Yeah, that's really buggy and definitely needs some work. The goal is you're only going to be able to have 1 movement power, and that's going to decide like the biomes you go to and stuff. So I'll explain what that means too. So you click this button, and then you go on to the drop pad. Now, my goal is I want you to be like in space almost, and then you skydive down. I didn't make the skydiving animation. I just found it as like a preset. This probably won't be the main one. I'm not a big fan of it and how it works. But here is the city. Been working on the lighting a little bit. I mean, the buildings are all presets from Roblox, but the map will do for now. The concept is, as of now, I'm working on NPCs, but there are orbs around the map. They're kind of hard to notice, but that's kind of intentional. I kind of gave them like a transparent, you know, kind of floating effect. And then you touch them, and you can see you get 10 EXP. I just got rank 9, damn. So every rank, you know, it's 100 XP. I think it's per rank or something like that. I need 900 XP now. And so you can see when I get one, I get 10 levels. And then you can see if I go out to the train I made over here, these yellow orbs, they'll actually give you 20 levels. And so the goal is I want there to be different like orbs and different terrains. And I want this game to be heavy, like I said, heavy movement, but also heavy biome. So there's going to be a lot of water like this, and there's also going to be a lot of city, but there's also going to be like a lot of cloud stuff and sky stuff, maybe space stuff, because the movement you choose is going to be like the spot where you're probably going to be the strongest. I don't know if I'm going to give you a buff or something, but let's say when I add Aquaman powers, you're going to be able to go in the water, and you'll be able to like swim crazy fast. And speedsters could already do it, but the goal is that like you're going to get a lot of cool stuff if you go in the water, if you choose Aquaman. If you're a speedster, obviously you can go really fast on land, and eventually you'll probably get like a lightning trail behind you the faster you get. And then if you're a flyer, you'll get some cool, I mean, if you're a flyer, there's actually a lot of cool orbs up there. Speedsters can't get to that. I'll reset my character and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, okay, so if we respawn and we go back to the board, if we click on superhuman flight and we equipped this. Now, also, by the way, this is I'm still working on this. I got it to work. It's like a reset exobyte button. This will go back to 0. Don't know why my character's not showing up here. Again, it's just still very buggy, guys. But if I go ahead and I do equip the flight and you press E, I didn't make this flight script. I had to find this, but getting it onto the board, guys, oh my god, that was so hard, especially as like a new scripter. And, you know, it gets the job done. You can actually upgrade it. So I did get the upgrade to work. You can make yourself go faster the more you do put into it, like this, as you can see. But it's really buggy. As you can see, you start moving around. But if we do drop down, I'm going to show you, like, what the goal is pretty much. There's going to be different NPCs. And, like, let's say there's going to be, like, sky NPCs. And the sky NPCs really shouldn't attack you if you're not a flyer, like, if you're not in the sky. So you can see the fly is really buggy, but the idea is there. And so you can see there's orbs up here, and I'll put more around the map. But I'll probably put like maybe even like I don't know, maybe they'll give like 30 XP. I want every different movement you choose to be equal, so they all have their own advantages, but I don't want any of them to be better than others. Like flight could technically always be the best because you can just get off the ground, but it'll make it so it's fair and stuff like that. Here was one NPC I was working on. He's kind of cool looking. He follows you, but you know, it's still a work in progress. You can see it does some damage, but definitely a lot to go on. But the goal is for it to be heavily customizable. I don't really want there to be a lot of, you know, game passes. The only thing I'd really add that was going to be like Robux. My plan was to be like accessories, so maybe you can get like maybe like a VIP name tag or something. I've never been a big fan of getting an unfair advantage from spending Robux, but there'll definitely be something. We'll just have to see. Now guys, editing Click here, and that's why I'm wearing a different shirt. I do want to say, anyone who thinks they have some good developing skills and they can really help guide me with this game, as I still am getting pretty new to this development cycle, hit me up. Discord, comment section, probably Discord's better, but also like anything you guys say for like the first couple days, I'm gonna try to reply to every single comment you guys have that's like feedback on the game, opinions on the game, what you guys want to see, because I want this game to be as like community focused as possible. I want it to fit everyone's needs in one. It's like the game like we've always wanted as a collective community. I want it to have Marvel, I want it to have DC, I want it to be like other stuff, maybe like Invincible, like all like the superpower shows, TVs, comics we love, and kind of put it into one, but kind of, you know, also staying away from the copyright zone where, like, you know, that's why I'm calling super speed enhanced speed. I'm not going to give anything exact labels, so it's still just a super powered game, but you guys will kind of get the hint of what I'm trying to do. So again, give me your feedback, guys, and with that said, hit me up on Discord if you guys want to help me out with this project, and I'll see you guys later.